Man. So, let's talk about blind faith. Alright? Blind faith. Blind in the usage of blind faith means not based on reason or evidence. Now, I've already pointed out what faith means in my last video, so I don't really think you need another definition of that. I think I gave 5 or 6 definitions in the last one. Alright, most atheists say that Christians go on nothing more than blind faith. And they point out that this is inherently a bad trait. That this is, it defies their understanding. They don't know why anyone would do this. However, evolutionists believing in the Big Bang Theory go on the same exact thing that Christians do. The same type of blind faith can be put onto the theory of the Big Bang that can be put onto Christianity. In fact, you can go even a step further with the Big Bang Theory, because there's no way to individually accept or deny the existence of it. Now, there's an important uncertainty about the singulatory that supposedly we appeared out of. The thing is that quantum mechanics, which is atomic and subatomic, it deals with things like that, it's well supported by mathematics and experimental evidence as general relativity. It does not allow objects to have zero size. So right now, we have no theory that combines quantum mechanics and general relativity. So, in other words, a singulatory, which is, the basis for the Big Bang Theory, right now, scientifically speaking, does not exist. So, we have no idea whether it does exist or whether it doesn't. All we can do is have blind faith where there is no evidence supporting it. There's no evidence supporting that singulataries are in fact real. The only evidence is mathematical solutions that we've come up with that say that that singulatory is real. So that, and also, like I said in my last video, there's 22 million years between a fully evolved ape and a fully evolved human, according to evolutionary theory. There's 22 million years in between them, and there's not one fossil record of a half ape, half human. So in saying that, that also shows blind faith. That shows that it is not based on evidence. There is no evidence supporting it. The only thing that we have is a theory. I also wanted to talk about the reason that Christians have blind faith. In John 20 and 29, he was talking to Thomas, and he says, "Because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed." So in other words, it's easy for someone to believe something that is inherently true, that is proved right in front of them. But it isn't easy for someone to believe something that they don't see. Just like the Big Bang Theory, which is taught in our schools as a fact. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. It's just applied to a different perspective. And I know how atheists are always saying, well, you're always under fear and condemnation and things like that. I've never enjoyed more peace since I've given my life back to the Lord. Never. I was out of church for years, for at least 6 years. Really, before that, I really didn't even have a relationship with God. But then I completely stopped going to church for about 6 years and turned to alcohol and drugs and things like that. And not one of them gave me real peace. Nothing gave me real peace like I have with knowing that the Lord loves me and knowing that His grace is sufficient. Philippians 4:7 says, "And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." We don't know why. I don't understand why God gives me such peace. I don't understand how it happens. But I know that, in fact, it does happen. In fact, there is a study done on prayer. It's actually published in the Reader's Digest. There was 393 patients who were all in a coronary care unit. There was a computer-generated program that basically put half of them into a part that was going to get prayed for and the other half that wasn't. Now, at the end of this, they kept watching these people and things like that. There were 2.5 times less cardiac arrest among the people that were prayed for. Now, even the doubters have to say that if that had been a drug or something of that nature, it would have been said that it was a medical breakthrough, that we just defied the laws of science, and we've got a huge breakthrough that's going to increase your chances of living. But it wasn't. It was just prayer. So I just wanted to say that, mostly because a lot of the comments and then to my last video. So I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of what I think. And also, Philippians 2:12 says, "Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." The Greek word translated work is katergazawi. I don't speak Greek, but what it means is work to the fullest or to completion. So that means fully and completely get your own salvation with fear and trembling. Now, the fear is a reverent fear. Reverence means a feeling of profound awe and respect and often love. So it's saying that you have to have a reverent fear of God. Not a fear that He's going to kill you or that you're going to go to hell. Have a fear that is of you love Him so much, you respect Him, you awe Him, you're in awe by the creation, by everything that He's made, and by how much His love and His grace and His peace has helped your life. But I guess to some, this doesn't make sense at all.